When a catastrophic earthquake devastated Haiti in 2010, the island nation's port facilities were destroyed. Piers had collapsed and gantry cranes were toppled. Delivering humanitarian supplies by sea would be extremely difficult. Help arrived from a U.S. federal agency that is always preparing for such challenges. Within days of the earthquake, ships of the U.S. Ready Reserve Force were ordered to sea. Before long, specially designed ships were landing supplies. That humanitarian mission was just part of the work of the US Maritime Administration. This federal agency has historical roots in World War I. Within days of the U.S. declaring war in April 1917, the Emergency Fleet Corporation was created to manage the construction of American merchant ships. By the end of the war in November 1918, the EFC had delivered 470 ships. In 1941, with World War II raging, the U.S. Maritime Commission, created in 1936 to replace the EFC, began the Emergency Shipbuilding Program. Under it, more than 5,000 Liberty ships were built to deliver military supplies all over the world. While reviewing blueprints of the Liberty ships at the White House, President Franklin D. Roosevelt mused aloud to Maritime Commission Administrator Admiral Emory S. Land, "I think this ship will do us very well. She'll carry a good load. She isn't much to look at though, is she? A real ugly duckling." Nevertheless, Roosevelt proclaimed on September 27, 1941, the day the first Liberty ship was launched, "With every new ship, they are striking a telling blow at the menace to our nation and the liberty of the free peoples of the world." If a U.S. or Allied service person used it, a Liberty ship or its improved successor, the Victory ship, probably delivered it. As part of the Maritime Commission's wartime educational mission, it established the United States Merchant Marine Academy at Kings Point, New York. President Roosevelt dedicated the academy in September of 1943. Building upon lessons learned in wartime, a reconfigured agency, the U.S. Maritime Administration, was created in 1950. Another vital function of this agency is to operate the National Defense Reserve Fleet, or NDRF. The 48 vessels of the Ready Reserve Force, a component of the NDRF, are moored at strategic locations around the country. Their primary mission is to support the U.S. military, but, as in the case of Haiti, they also assist in natural disasters. Most of the RRF vessels are roll-on, roll-off ships equipped with ramps to facilitate offloading of cargo. 4 are auxiliary crane ships, which can unload other ships in locations without working port facilities. RRF ships are expected to be operational within days of receiving orders to proceed to a loading berth. In the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina in 2005, 2 ships of the Ready Reserve Force based in New Orleans were used right away to provide housing for emergency workers. Other ships were soon dispatched to Louisiana, where they delivered supplies and used their cranes to open the damaged port of New Orleans. Since Katrina, the Ready Reserve Force has sent ships to perform valuable service responding to other hurricanes and the 2010 Haiti earthquake. Thanks to the planning and work of the U.S. Maritime Administration, America will be able to rapidly respond to natural disasters and national security emergencies for years to come. This video was brought to you by the Public Education Project, an independent nonprofit group dedicated to improving public knowledge of the government by sharing the rich history and exciting stories of the federal agencies that serve our nation. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe now to start your journey into the fascinating history of the U.S. government today. If you'd like to delve deeper into the rich history of the U.S. Maritime Administration or any other federal agency, be sure to visit our Agency Histories page at publiceducationproject.org. Featuring nearly 250 detailed pages showcasing the diverse stories of agencies dating back to the nation's founding. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok so you don't miss out on new videos and updates.